Hi everyone, my name is Shratubisha. All of you already know me, and this video took, I think, everything in my power to make it today. I've been planning to make it for a very long time now, but uh, I have been able to make it now. For those who do not know me, I am Shratubisha Haldar. I am currently 32 years old, and I teach law at the graduate and postgraduate levels, and I'm also pursuing my PhD. But today, my introduction is not as professional or anything. Today, I'm here as someone who has been living with an autoimmune condition called SLE, systemic lupus erythematosus, or lupus in short. And for people who know me, I've been talking about it since a very long time. I mean, not so much maybe. I got diagnosed in 2013. It's been well over a decade now. But there have been some recent incidents which have happened in my life which have finally kind of pushed me to really put it out there. There have been times I've put out posts, I've written about it in details as to what the disease is, what I have faced, what are the different things that have happened to me because of the condition. But things have taken a serious turn, and it is such a lonely journey that I really do not want anyone else to feel the kind of lonesomeness that I am feeling right now, because there are things that only I know, and there are things that only I can feel. So just to put out the story and the recent events that are happening, why they are happening, and what can we do about it in the future, because things have happened but there are no answers. Like I said, I was diagnosed back in 2000. I do have a small script prepared for the so that I don't miss out important things. So I'll keep on referring to it from time to time. My voice might seem a little low. Uh, just bear with me. If you have headphones, you can use them. So, since I was diagnosed in 2013, I was in college at that time, and I've had 4 eye surgeries. I've had a number of procedures. I have had something known as a core decompression surgery done in both my legs, hips to be specific. And last year I had I had a bilateral hip, not bilateral, a unilateral hip replacement, which means my right hip was replaced by a titanium rod. Now, lupus caused all of this, as well as the medications that I have been taking for lupus caused all of this. And so it's a very bad kind of a combination to happen, because the drugs which I've taken for lupus over the years, for SLE over the years, they have been in very high dosage. They have created a lot of havoc inside my body, but again they were very essential, because otherwise the disease activity could not have been controlled. SLE is nothing but an autoimmune condition, which means that unlike your immune system, which is fighting for you, which is protecting you, my immune system my organs are all fighting against my own body. So basically, there's an endless or continuous fight that is happening, uh, where my immune system it's hostile. It does not want to protect me. Instead, it wants to attack the healthy tissue. So what are the medicines basically doing? The medicines are suppressing my immune system, because my immune system is active and hostile and fighting me. So I need it to stop. So how can I make it stop? By suppressing it. So the large number of medications that I take are basically to stop it and deal with the other possible consequences. This is SLE and all the other things that come around with it. This video is an introductory video to what has happened currently. I will be making a series of videos after this to talk about the progress of what is happening, or if there is no progress, I'll talk about that also. We will talk about mental health. We will talk about patient counseling, and I would also like to talk about one of the very, very important roadblocks that we have faced, which is with medical insurance. Nobody wants to give me a medical insurance. So this is one very, apart from all the physical damage, the mental damage, the financial damage is very, very big. So on 29th July, now I told you before that I have already had 4 major eye surgeries in my eyes, 2 glaucoma, 2 cataract, all of them done in the initial 2015 to 16 period. After that, 8-9 years my eyes were fine. Last 1 year the eye was swelling up, kept on swelling up. My right eyeball stopped moving. There were things that were happening. We were going for regular checkups, regular. Everything was getting tested, everything was getting checked. The doctors could not find anything. They just found that what was happening was that this medial wall that I have inside my nose, the septum, this area is slowly eroding. There's an erosion that is happening. The cartilage, the bone, everything, it's not holding together anymore. It's disintegrating, which might be a reason why this eye is getting affected. On 29th July, a month back, I woke up absolutely fine. I mean, fine as in with my health status. I woke up, everything was normal. I went for a nap in the afternoon. My husband came to call me. I woke up and I just felt a little uncomfortable in my right eye, and I couldn't open my right eye. And so I touched it and there was nothing. My right eye had gone in. It had collapsed. It was just not there. It wasn't there. And I have never ever been so scared in my entire life. I know I'm smiling. I don't even know how, or I have never been so scared in my life. And I shouted, called my husband. Thankfully, my brother, my parents, they were at home. My husband was at home with me. I called them immediately. They came, and no one had ever seen anything like this. I was rushed into emergency. The doctors hadn't seen. I went to Shankar Nethralaya in Mukundapur, Kolkata, because that is the only eye hospital which has an emergency eye service. Went there. Doctors there had never seen anything like this in anyone. I couldn't open my eye was like that, and they performed a lot of CT scans, USGs. I never even knew there was you can do a USG for an eye, but it's there apparently. So the eye had collapsed because the eye pressure, we all have eye pressure. Similarly, in the same way that our body has blood pressure, our eyes also have pressure. So my pressure was in the negative. My eye did not have any pressure. There was no eye. Treatment started as an application of number of drops, and all of that started slowly, a little bit, very little structure. So before making the video, I really discussed with my husband as to whether I should open the eye patch or not. But it really looks very, very frightening, very scary. I haven't seen myself in the mirror for the past 1 month. From 29th July, I think this is the first time I'm seeing myself, I'm seeing a reflection of myself. Because I haven't been able to see myself, and I've still not seen myself without the patch. My dressing is done. I do my dressing most of the time myself, but I don't see myself. I don't look in the mirror because it looks scary, looks gruesome, and I don't want to scare anyone. And so this is where we are today, that the ophthalmologists, I have a team of doctors. I have to have a team of doctors. I have an immunologist, I have a rheumatologist, I have an ophthalmologist, I have a hematologist because I have severe anemia. My blood cells, my hemoglobin is always at an all-time low. But specifically talking about the eye right now, the doctors don't know what caused it. The doctors don't know if they can ever find a cure for it. They don't know if the structure is going to come back. They have put me on very high dose steroids, hoping for a solution or hoping for an outcome. But it's true, they haven't seen anything like this, and they don't know whether they can really bring about a change or not. I can't see also, yeah. There's no vision in this eye. It does open and there is an eyeball inside, very, very small, but there's no vision. So I can't see anything. Little bit of light maybe. The concept of light maybe, but not really anything else. This is why it's so important to bring it out in front of all of you, is because I can't find anyone else, and I keep on thinking that there has to be someone else out there who's facing this, who has faced this, or something like this has happened to them. I can't be the only one, because then it's a very, I don't know how to come out of it. I am a very hopeful person, very hopeful person. I have been trying my best to be optimistic and hopeful, and when I say optimistic and hopeful, I also have to say that I have not taken so many phone calls, I have not spoken to so many of my friends, not spoken to so many of my relatives. I have not, because I have not been able to bring myself up to it, because I don't know what to say to them. I don't want to upset them or make them, feel that despair. But this is what it is, which is why I keep on thinking that maybe I'll call them tomorrow, maybe I'll have that conversation with them tomorrow, not today. It's also because I'm very tired. I'm mentally and physically extremely tired also. Each day is quite a bit of a struggle. But I do believe that there is light at the end of the tunnel, because there has to be light at the end of the tunnel. I'm living for my parents, I'm living for my brother and my husband. These 4 people have given up their lives for me. I can't, I wouldn't have been able to do it without them. Everything. But again, even saying this, it's a very, very lonely place to be me. Very lonely. Because everything said and done, I am dealing with it myself. I mean, there is that constant fear that because the doctors don't know what caused this, I'll never know what if the same thing happens to the other eye. I don't know how to stop it. No one knows. They don't know how to prevent it. So I don't know. It's a scary. It's a very scary place in my head. So I have to keep on thinking of things which distract me the whole day, so that I'm not spiraling into this train of thought. So my story is, I mean, this probably might be just an introduction to the story, and like I said, in the later chapters or videos will deal about other important medical or non-medical problems that I've been facing as a patient. But I'm sure there's someone else who's going to resonate with me out there. My story is just one story. People have worse stories. They have sufferings which are nothing. I mean, my suffering is nothing as compared to them. But if by sharing my story I can replace even a little bit of, empty empathy with useful knowledge, because I really don't have a lot of need for empty empathy. I don't. But what I do have place is for some useful advice, some direction, anything. So, or maybe some experiences that you might have, which might help me in my journey to recovery. So through this video, I really wanted to invite all of you. It's not a very an invitation to a very rosy place, but yeah, I mean, let's just come together and make invisible illnesses visible. Because autoimmune conditions, mine is SLE, mine is specifically a rather aggressive form maybe, but there are so many people who are suffering from autoimmune conditions nowadays. I keep on hearing, I keep on seeing so many people living with these conditions, and the knowledge is very important to have. It's very, very important that we have knowledge about what it is, because if we don't, we won't be able to help because anyone at any time can go through anything. So I never thought that I would have to make a video like this. No one thinks that they have to make a video like this. No one does, but it is just what it is. I won't make, it's already a very long video. I don't want to bore you all anymore. I'll try and make shorter videos in future, so that I can keep the audience kind of attracted to it more, or keep the audience connected to it more. But for today, I would like to end here, and I would sincerely request anyone who has any idea about anything of this sort happening to them, or knowing people who have something like this happened to them, please do reach out to me in the comments, or on my social media handles, anywhere you feel like. Thank you so much if you have been there till the end of this video with me. Thank you so much for your patience, for your time. Please keep me in your good wishes, keep me in your prayers. I do need them right now, and I might not look very sick, but I am going through a very, very hard time, as are my family members, and as is my family living with me, and it's becoming very difficult to see them go through this, to see myself go through this. So this was just a place that where I wanted to vent it out in front of all of you. Thank you so much if you have listened to me. Thank you so much. Bye. All the best.